Welcome to Team Anaconda RC Racing. Today we're going to show how to set up the Flysky IT4 onto the Killer RC Super B. There was a request from Kent from Killer RC, which makes super great products. I'd like to give a shout out to Killer RC. Y'all go over there and check them out. Get the kill switches for y'all big Bajas. So now we go over to the Flysky IT4. First thing you want to do, of course, is power it on. Once you power it on, wait for a second, let it cycle up. Then that's when you go to the menu button. You go to the menu. Very first thing we want to do is reverse the third channel. So we click on the first one that says reverse. Once we click on that, we go to channel 3. If it's showing reverse, that's where you want it to be. If it's on normal, you just click on it, go to normal, back to reverse. But we definitely want to set on reverse for the kill switch to work. Okay, next we want to go to endpoints. Normally, if stock factory, the endpoints will be set to 100%. So we want to turn that up. You go to endpoints, then you go to channel 3. If it's at 100, you want to move your dial till it's set at 120%. Once it's at 120, shows right there, that is correct. Then you back up out of it. So now, once we have set our endpoints, we want to set a button to channel 3. I have mine set up on the SW1 button. So now we're going to set up channel 3 on the SW1 button. You will scroll to the second page of the menu. Once you scroll to the second page, you goes to the keys function button. Touch on that, and then there it shows all the buttons that are listed on the radio. We want the SW1 button. Once you click on the SW1 button, here it shows all the different channels. You want to make sure you set it to toggle channel 3. That way your servo stays up when it's going, and we'll show you how that works. And to see how that works and to show you the difference between toggle channel 3 and channel 3. So right now we have it set at toggle channel 3. Then to show what the servo is doing, we go back, you click on display servos. So now when we click on display servos, we see channel 3. We click on the toggle button, the servo will stay at the top. We click again, it will stay at the bottom. That is correct how you want it set for the Super B kill switch. Now let's go back to the keys function. Go back to the SW1. If you just select channel 3, then it will show that your servo will not stay up only when you hold the button down. So you will go back out, go back to display servos. Now you see channel 3. When we press the SW1 button, it'll go to the top. But as soon as I let it go, it will go back down. That's the one we do not want. We want it to be able to toggle. When you click it one time, stays up. You click it again, it comes back down. So to make sure we have that right, it goes back to the keys function. Go back to the SW1. And we want to select TOG channel 3, which is short for toggle channel 3. Once we have that set, it will go back. Okay, once we have select what keys that we want the third channel to work on, now we'll have to change the voltage. We noticed from running the Super B kill switch that with the default, the voltage is set at 4 volts, that the radio alarm and also the alarm on the kill switch will just keep constantly cutting the radio off after a short time. So to lower that on the radio, you also have to do it on the kill switch also, but Killer RC has great details on the instructions on telling you how to lower it to 3 volts. So now what we're going to do is lower to 3 volts on the radio. And to do that, we go into RX setup. Once you click on RX setup, you go to RX battery monitor. Once we click on RX battery monitor, we see where it says low voltage and alarm voltage. The alarm voltage will not let you go 0.10 below whatever you have your low voltage set at. So to change this, we set it to 3 volts. You just click on it and move your dial to whatever voltage that you want. And like I said, we have it set at 3 volts. Once you have it set at 3 volts, you go back, you go to the alarm voltage. Just click on it, you do the same thing. And once again, it'll only let you go 0.10 above whatever you have the low voltage set at. So once you have those set up, then you go back out. Okay, now that you have completely set up the Flysky IT4 radio, now we go over to the car and go to the Super B kill switch. Once you get to the Super B kill switch, you're going to set dip switch 2 down. And on the killer RC instructions, dip switch 2 down, AUX active, glitch kill inactive. So once you have set this second dip switch down, then that is it. You have the complete setup already on the Super B kill switch. Now to get the voltage lowered from default, it comes at 4 volts cutoff. Now to drop it down to the 3 volt cutoff, that is where the first 5 seconds that you turn the switch on, you're going to have to cycle up and down on switch 1. And once you have done that, once again, you follow the killer RC instructions on how to drop your voltage lower than the 3 volts. After you have this set up, then everything is complete. The Super B is set up. Put this out the way. Super B is set up and everything is going to be working great and you're good to go. Okay, now that we have properly set up our Flysky IT4 radio and the Super B kill switch on the truck, now it's time to give it a test. So we turn the radio on. Once the radio on, turn on the car, let it cycle. As you notice, it did 3 beeps. That's because we have dropped the voltage down to 3 volts instead of the default voltage of 4. Once you see you have a green light, then your car is able to start. If you wanted to kill, shut the engine off, you will hit the S1 button that we set up on the radio. Once you hit the button, the light will turn red. You will hear it beeping. Then you know that you have killed it with the 3rd channel. Now you will have to hit the SW1, your 3rd channel button, again in order to turn the killer bee off. It will cycle through. Once it's solid green again, this allows your motor to be able to start. And that's it. We'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you find this video very helpful and that it will be able to allow you to set up your Super B kill switch onto your Flysky IT4. Hobby Parts, Flysky has finally got their act together, and Hobby Parts does have the newer version that will let you bind 3, 4, up to 10 cars with no problem. This is the older version that got back in January, which of course only lets you bind 1 car, and you got to rebind in order to do new receivers. So they did finally get their act together, and it's working great now. But that same procedure will work on whether you have the old Flysky or you have the new one, because we have the new one too. That we tried it out. It's not hooked up to any cars, but it did bind to 4 receivers, and the Super B kill switch works just great on that. So thank you once again. Y'all keep racing out there and have fun.